An American with a top secret clearance leaked classified intel about a downed F-15 and a missing pilot. While we were still trying to rescue him, Iran put a bounty on that pilot's head, and the person who leaked it, she knew exactly what she was doing. What's up, everybody? Ben Dykes, 20 years on submarines, zero tolerance for people who put our guys at risk. Let's talk about it. So here we are. The U.S. and Iran just agreed to a 2-week ceasefire. Pakistan brokered it. Iran submitted a 10-point peace proposal. That's real progress. But there are people inside our own government, inside our own media, who are actively trying to blow this up. And I'm going to show you exactly how. Nobody wants to talk about what Trump did. And I think that's exactly what we're going to do. So let's do that today. We're going to talk about what Trump did, not what he said, because I think that is where the left, the woke right, is losing their mind. 5 weeks, we're at 15,000 sorties. A sortie is like an air mission, airstrike, a target. 99.9% success rate. That's higher than, room temperature. Iran's Navy, gone. Their Air Force, gone. Their defenses, gone. You like that word? Their command and control, gone. $1 trillion worth of missiles, launchers, factories, nuclear infrastructure, wiped off the map. Now, I will say this with a heavy heart. We lost 13 Americans. 13. Now, they were not abandoned at Abbey Gate like the Biden administration did. No. We don't do that. We will sacrifice billions of dollars in military equipment to go get one. Now, that is tragic, the 13 losses. Every single one of those lives matters. But let me put it in context for you. We lost 13 in one day leaving Afghanistan. 1 day. And we left $50 billion of our own equipment behind for the Taliban for a mostly peaceful but fiery protest. We spent 20 years in Iraq and Afghanistan, trillions of dollars, thousands of American lives. And what did we get? What did we actually get? The president has done in 5 weeks what every president for 47 years said they were going to do and never did. Reagan said he'd deal with Iran. He didn't. Bush 41 said it was intolerable. Did nothing. Clinton thought about it, smoking a cigar. Did nothing. Bush 43, advisors told him Iran was the real threat, not Saddam. He went into Iraq anyway. Obama's solution, give him a deal at $150 billion. How'd that work out for you, Barry? You got a new library, though, right? That you're charging for people to go in. I think you do allow some people from the ghetto in for free on a Tuesday. Biden lifted every sanction Trump put in place. Iran pocketed $100 billion in oil revenue and went right back to funding Hezbollah, Hamas, and the Houthis. The Red Sea got shut down for months. And then October 7th happened. 47 years of kicking the can down the road with corn pop. 47 years of it. American service members getting killed by Iranian-supplied weapons, shape charges in Iraq and Afghanistan, 700 to 1,500 Americans dead because of Iran. They bombed our embassy. They killed 243 Marines. They plotted to assassinate a former president on American soil. Many of you watched that. And every administration said, it's the next guy's problem. Well, there is no next guy anymore. Okay? We're done with the next guy garbage because this guy is actually doing it. Now, do I love everything he says? No. Does he say things that make me cringe? That's a lot coming from a submariner. Yeah, sometimes. The whole civilization will die tonight. Could he have worded it better? Sure. But here's what I care about. I don't care about words. I don't care about your pronouns. I don't care about your safe spaces. I don't care about your crying closets. I don't care any of that. I care about results. And the results say Iran went from 11 bombs worth of enriched uranium, missiles that could hit European capitals, and proxy networks that strangled global shipping to a country whose military reduced to rubble in 5 weeks. That's about a quarter of what I expected. 60 billion is what this has cost us so far. That's a quarter of what was stolen in California welfare fraud under Gavin Newsom. We still don't know how much has occurred in Minnesota. We could probably fund another branch of the military. I don't even know what we would call it. But that's the price tag. So yeah, everybody wants to talk about the tweets. We got some mean tweets. And the scoreboard, they don't want to talk about the scoreboard because the scoreboard says we're winning. Got some clips here I want to play this morning. Smash the like and subscribe button. Feel free to vote in the poll. We got a poll over here on the chat. Will Iran agree to a Trump deal? I'd like to get your opinion on that. We got a poll going in the chat down at the bottom. Do you think influencers are being paid by foreign countries? If you think they're being paid, which 98% of you think they're being paid, there's almost 1,000 votes. 98% of you think they're being paid. Well, let me ask this question because I don't know, and the chat always knows best. Who are they being paid by? And some of them are your favorites. Some of them can cry on cue, Glenn Beck. Some of them wear a lot of hair gel, Benny. Some of them still think you should chop wieners off of children, Megyn Kelly. Some of them begged Donald Trump for a pardon. Some of them begged like a little dog. Right here. Alex Jones crying on air, begging Trump to save him because of his comments, because of his words. He begged for forgiveness, begged for a pardon because of words. But now the shoe is on the other foot, Alex. You're going after Trump, calling for a 25th Amendment, calling for his removal because of words. So I'm going to tell you right now, Seed Man, and I've been calling you Seed Man since you were selling seeds. I don't know what they got in your methylene blue right now. I think you need some help, maybe some rehab. Your kid's as much of an anger addict as you are. I don't know if it's the low T. I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe you got too many mushrooms over there with old Joe Rogan.